What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter, and I also want to talk about Lil Mouse. He get an honorary mention because I used to get a lot of Twitter mentions about him, and I actually got one today, so I want to share it with you guys. A lot of people wonder why Lil Mouse never really blowed up. In my opinion, this is an easy one. I thought you guys seen his career and his projections. He was dope. Don't Get Smoked. That video came out and blew the fuck up. Even Lil Wayne remixed that shit. This was one of the hugest records to come out of Chicago on some underground shit. To see a young dude throwing the money in the air, seeing a young dude talking about the dro, talking about the girls, living the lifestyle, cussing, living that thug shit, writing his music. That's only cool for some YouTube shit, though. See, you guys got to understand that base a real career, he wasn't never going to be able to monetize off of that image. That shit is only for like some YouTube, Facebook, and it's no disrespect because I got a relationship with his cousin, Top Shotter, and I think he's a good dude. I actually think Lil Mouse was overlooked. I think you could have put the bag behind him and made him a millionaire, but this is the problem. They marketed him as a young gang member. You can't do that on a major label. It's no way that QC could have marketed that. There's no way Def Jam could have marketed that. There's no way Atlanta could have marketed that. They would have been a liability to have a young dude up there on stage rapping about guns and smoking. They clearly would have been in, a lot of violations of shit like that. That was going to end bad for them if any big time record label would have dealt with that, right? But if you clean this image up and if you would have cleaned it up, then that ain't the Lil Mouse that we know. So they kind of stayed with the underground market that make the little independent money. Now that Lil Mouse is getting older now, right? Which I think he's dope as hell and used to listen to his music, right? But this is another problem. It's a million rappers out here and he blended in with them now because he's around the 19, 20 years old type of shit. It was different when we talking about a little 12-year-old rapping. That made him stand out. Now that he's at the age where it's a million other rappers, you're going to have to stand out, stand out, stand out, stand out. And I think he has the capability to do that because we clearly can see he can move streams. We clearly can see that he has a fan base. We clearly can see that he can move the crowd. It just takes a label to believe in him. But I'm not going to lie. I think the reason Lil Mouse didn't blow up was his image was more YouTube. His image was more Facebook. His image was more Instagram, where they allow a young person to act like a big guy. But I think as far as on some major shit, to be able to monetize off the music 15 years from now, to be able to be making millions off the music that you made 20 years ago, I don't think he was going to be able to do that with that image because I just couldn't see Def Jam signing an artist that's 10, 11 years old, smoking blunts, shooting at the ops and killing people. I just couldn't imagine it. That's just in my opinion. I'm not hating, so don't take it the wrong way. It's the homie Truth Teller. Bleh.